Hello, everybody. Nord Brothers here. I'm Morgan.
I'm Drek.
We are here on the Welsknight Patreon server, Season 4. We are standing in the Municipal District. This is the kind of the commercial area for the server. We're here to show off our build in this area, kind of take a quick tour through it. It's not a complete build, and you'll see why once we head in and get a look at it from the camera angle. But without further ado, I think we can go ahead and get started.
All right, everybody. As you can see here, I've taken over as cameraman. Morgan's gonna take us through, and we'll go through the hotel.
Well, I'm standing out in front of the Hotel Nord. It's just a small little build here on the server. Took us about a week to get the outside in. That was kind of long for us, but the initial build was mostly sandstone, and then we worked into cobble for the interior and some terracotta. Let's go ahead and show them the outside there, Jarrett.
Yep, I'm already worked on it. As you were chatting, we were zooming out. As you can see, it's a fairly large build. This was modeled after a building in Russia, I believe.
Yes, this is actually a Jaracraft rendition of the Hotel Ukraine, which is in Moscow. The build itself was something that we kind of saw in one of the Jaracraft videos, and we decided that we were going to go ahead and try to recreate it. So we moved forward with that. Of course, his interior was completely empty, so everything inside the building is ours. And we did actually dress up some of the outside stuff so that it was mob-proof and well lit as night falls here, which is kind of perfect timing.
And as you can see, the lighting effects on the outside make the building give it a nice little glow. All right, Morgan,
Yeah,
let's headed back
move inside the building here. Inside the front entrance, we've got your stereotypical hotel fountain, and a little green space here with the benches, so you can kind of sit and wait as you are waiting for your party to arrive, or you're waiting for your car out front. The main entrance is well protected by our iron golem security guards, and you can see the mosaic tile on the ceiling. This is actually a pattern that Derek put together. Remember, we are in 113.2, so no scaffolding here. So he had to do all of that ceiling work while standing on dirt blocks, and then had to break them all when we were all done. So it's a little bit more difficult than it would be in 1.14.
Never again will I do this.
We've got our receptionist here, which is he was actually a zombie villager that we cured while we were out here. On either side of the main entrance, we have the ballrooms. These ballrooms are each has a unique floor. So different tile patterns as you go through the different ballrooms. So the front room here has got the red tile. It also has an elevator to the penthouse. They've got blues and yellows, grays and blues. We get into our wood patterns as we move back farther. And then to a just straight, unadorned room at the back. Not every room is decorated. As we go through, you'll be able to see that. But from the outside angle, you can kind of see why. This was a rather large build, especially for a community area. Through these doors here, we actually lead out into the terrace that's out back. This garden area here is littered, of course, with our standard trees, which is the randomly generated giant oaks, hung with sea lanterns. We've also got a custom dark oak here in the center, along with a fountain, the nice water feature here.
And apparently another zombie villager in the background. Alright.
On the other side, there's some more ballrooms, and then it wraps back around into the main entrance. The upstairs is set up a little bit different. This first floor is actually set up with hotel rooms. So each room is got, a bed, a lamp, and a small desk. And those rooms stretch the full length of this floor. They're kind of like the economy rooms. So they're the lowest floor of the hotel area. And they're pretty much the same on either side. The rooms might be different shaped on either side, but the decorations are essentially the same.
It's got that typical hotel look. Long
Yeah.
hallway, lots of doors.
Yeah, and then as we move upstairs, you'll see that there's some more rooms that are undecorated yet. But we do have this nice area that Jarak did here, which is an office space. Some of you may be familiar with the cubicle farm living, and I think he captured that very well.
Very tiny little cubes. Some only 2 blocks in depth. It's
Feels
essentially
like a regular day at work to me.
Oh,
And we've
yes.
got the assistant manager's office down at the end, and then at this end, we've got, of course, the reception desk with the glass desk and trapdoor top there. So reception area, and then we've got the CEO's office. So different couches, a big board table, and the ridiculously oversized chair, along with ridiculously oversized desk. If we keep going up, we'll get into some of the larger hotel rooms. Straight across from the cubicle area is the first set of those suites. And those will be bigger rooms with closets and larger living spaces. Then as we move up, you'll see that most of these floors are undecorated. All the way at the top, got a nice view from the balcony, the rest of the municipal district. One of the penthouses actually is accessible from the elevator and has doors out here. And then we've got a nice ballroom here with another tiled ceiling. The rest of the spire is essentially empty. But as you can see, there's a lot of spire to go. So we did not get a chance to finish all that up. Had the season gone on longer, we probably would have come back and thrown something else in there just for fun. We do have a space at the top that one of our friends on the server, Shin, he actually rented space from us because he ran out of time to build his own municipal area and just went ahead and got space from us at the top level of the tower so that he can say that he has space in the municipal district.
Yep, leased some space for the season, and I think it cost us a half a stack of diamonds, if I'm not mistaken. Or it earned us a half a stack of diamonds.
Oh, I wasn't aware of this. I think Jarak may have made that deal and not told me.
As you can tell, the spire goes up pretty tall. I think we're almost at build limit. Pretty close.
Not quite. Gru's obelisk does hit build limit, so we're just shy of that. But it is definitely the largest footprint in the municipal district, so its base is the biggest. And we got a lot of funny looks when we started building it.
And they've got even funnier looks when we had it done in, I think it was a weekend.
We had most of the outside done in a weekend. The trim work and the top of the spire took us a few more days to do. But yeah, it was essentially 4 days of building to put this whole thing together and get it to where it's at now. A few hours here and there to throw up some more of the decorations on the interior.
Right, and from here we could probably take them over to our little living house.
Our spawn house.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't we go ahead and cut over to the spawn house? Take a quick tour through there. We're over here in the spawn town. Each player gets a small plot to build their spawn house. And since we were basing together, we actually built our spawn houses together. So we took our two plots and just kind of smushed them together so that we could have a little bit more build space and just kind of share the house. So since we did that, we actually have a little space for this fountain. Another water feature that I put in here. So just real quick, prismarine and quartz. And then up the path here. Okay, this modest little building here is our spawn house. There's actually a story from when we were kids about our bedroom and how we did not like to share, and thus also divided the room by drawing a big red line down the ceiling with a giant magic marker. That red line we've actually kind of incorporated into our spawn house by putting a red line in carpet right down the center of the house so that we can show the different divisions.
As you can see here, there's the red line.
And the red line continues inside and divides the house right in half.
All right.
On the right-hand side is Derek's half, and on the left-hand side is Morgan's half. So we'll start downstairs on my side. We've got a large closet here, just filled with chests for storage. And then we've got a rather large kind of kitchen area with an enchanting station. And of course, what enchanting station wouldn't be complete without lava lights and a soul sand and nether wart farm, and of course brewing stations. Heading upstairs, as you can see, it's Morgan's private quarters. No JRX allowed. Still, no JRX allowed. Got a portrait of JRX on the wall here. This is my bedroom area. I actually have a small guest room here. More portraits, armor stands, just some lamps. I'm waiting for something to jump out at me. I'm sure JRX got this booby trap somewhere. This is my bedroom here. Got the large, completely non-functional bed. And bookshelves and more lamps, some more posters. I think, was it Mar that was teasing me about having putting all my really expensive stuff out for display? Uh-oh. Can I get out? Oh, I can. Okay. That's about it for my side.
All right. On to my side. See down here in the lower level, we got us a bathhouse. Nothing spectacular. A few adornments. I don't know why the ovens would be in here, but okay. Place to rest and read, and a lovely hot tub.
I think originally this was going to be like a kitchen, so like where you cook food. This is supposed to be our spawn house. It's supposed to be where we start the game at. I mean, obviously we didn't build it until we were done with everything else, but.
And then upstairs.
Both sides of the staircases have these little understair closets with some storage in them.
Oh, he had to do the joke about my spelling.
So there was also an instance where JRX would write on the walls, and he'd write on all the walls and kept getting in trouble for it. So he decided one day that he was going to write my name on the wall so that I would get in trouble. And our dad came home and still yelled at him for it. And he goes, but Jared did it. And my dad goes, well, if your brother did it, he would have spelled his name right. So I put the sign up there to show that.
And what's really sad is my oldest son decided to do the same thing, except he carved his name into a banister.
Oh boy. Like son again.
Yeah. And he hadn't even heard that story. Anyways, in here would be my bedroom. Again, more places to read. Even though as a child I never actually read a lot.
as a child? You mean
Get
read
get
now?
get out of my room. Out! Out!
I'm going.
Over here we got a little seating area, bench. We got lovely armor stands, and then we have a large, jumpy bed, as you can see. I know my room is not nearly as adorned as Morgran's, but I am a simple person. I don't like lavish. I'm getting the lava bucket. Where's the lava bucket? We need to go empty his room. He said something about lava lamps around here somewhere. I gotta go find them. See, this is how, two brothers want to, record and put them in glass.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, everybody. I'm sure you thoroughly enjoyed us ripping on each other as we shared some childhood stories.
This is our community builds. We do have one more small build, something I did over at the gaming district. We might take a tour through that later. But for now, this is what we've got. This is our spawn town house and our municipal build. So,
and some phantoms to join the party.
Oh boy, I guess we probably should have slept in our spawn house.
Alright, everybody. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed it, and please subscribe.